Kenneth Sims Jr. was supposed to be the opponent for Oscar Duarte tonight, but suffered a knee injury, so in steps the very dangerous Akhmedov. Look at the stats here. You can see Duarte is taller and will have about a 3-inch reach advantage, but don't expect him to use it. This is going to be a phone booth war. 10 rounds, super lightweights.
Punches here are good. Aquí está bien. Punches here are going to be good. They might man's give me a good clean fight, touch him up, scoop back.
You know, it's been said that familiarity breeds contempt, and while there's no contempt between these two men, there is a lot of familiarity. Both former stablemates under Joel Diaz have sparred dozens of rounds together. Neither one of them took a step back in those sparring sessions. I don't think either one of them's going to take a step back tonight. I give both these guys credit for taking this fight. For Akhmedov taking the fight on short notice, coming in a month before he was scheduled to fight his last fight. And for Duarte, for taking on a very different type of opponent. He was scheduled to face Kenneth Sims. Instead, he gets Batyr Akhmedov.
And Akhmedov has faced Kenneth Sims before. That was back in May of 2023. He lost a very close majority decision. Many people felt he won that fight.
Yeah, 3 close decision losses. Mario Barrios, Albert Puello, and Kenneth Sims. 2 of those fights were for world titles.
Duarte trying to creep forward himself now, trying to hold the center of the ring. And he doesn't like it, Akhmedov. You can see really biting down on the gum shield, letting big shots go because he wants to dominate from the center of the ring.
Yeah, but he actually gets an angle, so he doesn't stay in front of Duarte too long. Anytime he throws 3 or 4 punches, notice how he steps around the left foot of Duarte and gets an angle on him.
Yeah, he needs to keep doing this. Exactly what you said, Sergio. That step to the right, Akhmedov.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I see that separates between both of them. They're throwing similar punches. They're both strong. They're both heavy-handed. But the better footwork is definitely with Akhmedov. And when he gets that angle, he can actually attack from that side. And Duarte is vulnerable on that side.
Yeah, it's not just an exit, is it? It's an opportunity to find further angles and openings.
Akhmedov seems like he's focused a little bit more on the body than Duarte is. Duarte lands a left hook.
Duarte should be focusing on uppercuts and, of course, body shots because if you notice the elbows are a little bit open, he has a tight guard, Akhmedov, but he opens his elbows up a little bit when he goes offensively.
Akhmedov boxing really, really smartly this first minute of the third round, moving nicely, kind of using the momentum of Duarte to walk onto shots, step into side to side.
The difference to me right now that separates this close fight is the angles. I'll say it again. So I'm actually favoring Akhmedov right now in these tight exchanges.
Akhmedov seems a little busier as well.
His issue is maintaining this discipline, though, Tom. He just loves to get involved in a real tear-up, a war. If he can stick to this kind of boxing, he holds himself in a good position in this fight.
I don't think there's been a clinch yet.
Yeah, good point.
I used to love Newcastle back in the 90s. Latino Asprilla.
Oh, what a player.
David Ginola.
God, you're impressing me.
That's all I got.
Both these guys started really hard this round. It's like a tallying round to separate each other. It's been such a tight, close fight, maybe benefiting Akhmedov. Duarte really needs to, break himself apart here and do something big. He can't let this fight get away from him, and that's why he's starting off so eagerly in this round.
Yeah, I think he would like to be busier than he is, but it's, again, to talk about the movement of Akhmedov, it's not allowing Duarte to let his shots go in bunches.
Chris Mannix is scoring this fight. How do you have it?
Yeah, I've got 3 rounds to 1 in favor of Batyr Akhmedov. Razor thin rounds, no doubt about it. But I think the activity level and the accuracy of Akhmedov is a differentiator. A very small one in the first 4 rounds of this fight.
Didn't you call this a car crash earlier, Sergio? This is gonna be, that's what we're saying, isn't it?
Un choque, and that's exactly what it is in the middle of the ring.
4 rounds rounds to go here.
Landed a good left hook for a straight right to the body. Went back upstairs with a left hook, but needs to work.
Let's look again there from Duarte. Jabber stats. The high impact landed punches from Akhmedov, pretty distinct, but other than that, pretty similar.
Yeah, the accuracy has remained for Akhmedov. But now I think that in that department, the tide is starting to change ever so slightly.
You know, I just talked to Joel Diaz in the corner of Akhmedov. He said, unless I'm crazy, we're winning every single round.
This is really good from Akhmedov. I like this. He's not loading up. He's taking the power out of the shot.
Whoa, and a buckling shot there from Duarte, and Akhmedov in trouble. Duarte, you can tell, just trying to find another entry to get in and land another power punch. Akhmedov not going to let him.
Akhmedov's the type of fighter that fights back when he's hurt.
Yeah, that's his defense, isn't
That's
it?
his defense, yeah. So Duarte should take advantage of it. It's going to be painful, but listen, man, you might be behind in this fight, so you gotta be aggressive yourself. Take your chances in exchange with this monster.
Yeah, for better or worse, he just kept punching after taking that big shot. Yeah, I've got 77-75 in favor of Batyr Akhmedov. I do think Duarte's won 2 of the last 3 rounds as his activity level has picked up. In that 7th round, he landed that big shot that hurt Akhmedov. But Akhmedov's activity continues to keep him in the fight as we get towards these later rounds.
Still opportunity to land that uppercut from Duarte.
There's been that opportunity, Darren.
And he's still there. Them elbows are very wide of Akhmedov.
They have given us everything they've got. Oh, and a straight right from Duarte, answered by a punch from Akhmedov. But Duarte seems to have the better, flashier power punches, the ones the judges will notice. 15 seconds left. Looks like a gash over the forehead of Duarte. Akhmedov lands a punch. And that will do it. It was indeed a slobber knocker.
Judge Don Trella scores it 97-93, 97-93. And Judge Steve Weisfeld scores it 96-94, 96-94. For your winner by unanimous decision. Para el ganador por decisión unánime, Oscar La Migraña Duarte.